We're here to talk about the war on illegal adult pornography, known under the law as obscenity. In layman's terms, obscenity is graphic material that focuses on sex or sexual violence. It includes lewd exhibition of the genitals, close-ups of graphic sex acts, and deviant activities such as group sex, bestiality, incest, and excretory functions. For clarification, obscenity should not be confused with softcore pornography, known under the law as harmful to minors or indecent material. This material is protected under the Constitution for consenting adults, yet not for children in print and broadcast. Such laws, however, and unfortunately, have not been successfully upheld by the Supreme Court on the internet, nor should obscenity be confused with per se illegal child pornography. Now, because obscenity laws have not been enforced, illegal adult pornography has flooded and polluted the internet. It continues to grow and to spread and has reached epidemic proportions. As you will hear today, we are facing a national crisis that is every bit as damaging to our citizens and our culture as the oil spill is in the Gulf to the Gulf community. For 15 years, children have been spoon-fed a steady diet of internet pornography. Kids have free and easy access to all types of pornography that I just described, right in the privacy of their own home or through any internet-enabled device. Portable porn via PDAs, mobile phones, gaming devices, and laptops now provide kids anywhere, anytime access to this drug of the new millennium. Statistics show that 7 in 10 kids have accidentally accessed pornography and 1 in 3 intentionally. Internet pornographers are very clever, and they use deceptive marketing tactics to push their drug to anyone and everyone, including kids. The majority of porn sites have free teaser images and videos on their homepages and do not require any adult verification. Now, the content on this particular XXX rated site contains lewd exhibition of the genitals and close-ups of sex acts, as does, by the way, the majority of the internet porn sites. Now, for the purposes of my presentation, we have blurred the images on these slides I'll be showing you, but please do not be under any false illusion. They are not blurred online, all right? 40% of kids accidentally access pornography through innocent word searches. Now, what do you think of when you think of the term water sports? Any volunteers? You guys are way too quiet. Water sports? Surfing, skiing, scuba, right? I mean, and so would most kids, wouldn't they? Well, not so in the porn world. Here you see a captured screen of water sports, which is, I'm afraid to say, explicit urination pornography with women being treated as toilets. Any kids can see this. It's free and it's easy to access. 12% of kids accidentally see pornography through misspelling a word. Now, example, boys.com is a wholesome site for boys. Boys misspelled with a Z, however, is a hardcore porn site. This is the homepage for boyswithaz.com, and it contains graphic close-ups of homosexual acts. Now, as you can see on the right side as well, many porn sites are crossing the line and advertising teen sex and barely legal. And I think either Marianne or Sharon's going to be talking about that a little later. Pornographers also misuse popular cartoon characters. Children can easily stumble upon Disney Pornland, where they can see their favorite Disney characters exposing their genitals or engaging in graphic sex acts, as you can see here. Now, of course, kids can always find pornography intentionally. All they have to do is type in porn or sex into a search engine. This next slide is a captured screen from a Google search on bestiality. As you can see, this search yielded over 2,550,000 results. Kids can see men and women at any of these bestiality sites right on their home pages, engaging in sex with any animal in Noah's Ark. Statistics show that the average age of first exposure is 11 years old. Some research actually has the average age much earlier at 8 years old. However, any child is too young. 79% of unwanted exposure is occurring in the home. Now, parents who should be the first line of defense are having to be the only line of defense to shoulder the responsibility to protect their kids from illegal content. This is unprecedented. Now, does pornography harm children? Yes, it does. Pornography is not just harmless fun, and it is not a victimless crime. Next, you will see an excerpt from our Internet Safety 101 DVD series. I interviewed teenagers who openly shared the damage that pornography has had on their lives, and you saw a little of this when you first walked into the room. We're just going to show a few seconds here, actually, about almost 3 minutes.
Hurt you so much, you know. Seeing a little picture can put all these things in, you know. It's horrible. It's like getting heroin for the first time, and then you want again, again, again. Pornography shaped my want for sex and what I wanted to do whenever I started having sex, big time. It wasn't just like, you know, oh, I want to have a relationship with this girl and have sex with her. It was like, I just want to have sex with as many as I can, and then, you know, sex was pretty meaningless, you know what I mean? I just wanted to do what they did on the porn, so.
Were the girls in real life like the girls in pornography?
No, ma'am. The girls in real life are nothing like the girls in pornography. I mean, they got something that's making them want to do all the stuff they do, because I've never had a girl want to do the stuff that these women do, and the way they act, it's just, the girls are not the same at all. It's very fake.
Did that disappoint you?
In a way, it did kind of disappoint me, because the way girls act in the porn is, you know, hot, and then whenever you get with a real girl and she doesn't act that way, it makes you think you're doing something wrong, and it makes you feel kind of unmanly, I guess I'd say. So yeah, it kind of lowers your self-esteem.
The guys did expect me to act out like that because, you know, I would watch it with them, and then, you know, guys' expectations run big, and well, they did with me pretty much under the shorter legs because we depended on it. And it just broke friendships, it broke like relationships, it broke like respect for ourselves and our respect for others. It does make them curious because, you know, they say, okay, well, I'm watching it. Just like a little girl when she watches Cinderella, you know, she wants to be just like her. And kids that watch porn, they want to be just like them.
I realized I was addicted because if I didn't watch porn like one night, I wouldn't go to sleep because I'd want it so much. So I just watched porn every night, and then that would make me go to sleep. I didn't even like it anymore.
You could pretty much get a sample of all the porn out there for free. You may not get the full extent of it, but they will get the full extent of you, because when you watch the sample, you'll be like, I want to watch the rest of it. It wasn't long enough. So you want to use your money or steal someone's money, do whatever you can just.
We have sacrificed an entire generation on the misperception that illegal adult pornography or obscenity is protected under the First Amendment. It is not. How many more kids and how many more generations will be destroyed by the unintended consequences of our inaction to keep kids safe from this toxic drug? No child is immune, not even your own. We cannot undo the extensive damage that's already been done, but we can continue doing what we've been doing all along, and that is cry out, enough is enough. Today, we are calling on Congress and the Department of Justice to ensure that the enforcement of our current obscenity laws is a priority. Our children's innocence is worth fighting for. Thank you.